Let's learn some Torah. It's Parshat YITRO, and I have been sharing over this last week my experimentation with a new technology that is being used widely and is concerning and enchanting, something called ChatGPT, that is an artificial intelligence that can respond in creative ways to any prompt. Now there are limitations. It can't be the person whose voice it's channeling. In fact, I've learned through my experimentation, I just finished the commentary on the book of Exodus in the voices of different people, that it can do great, amazing things. But when I challenged it to write commentaries on this week's Torah portion, YITRO, in the voice of Louis Brandeis, the first Jewish Supreme Court justice in the United States, it was able to channel some of Brandeis's writings about justice and jurisprudence, which is what I asked it to do. But it fell short of the soul of Louis Brandeis. When I asked it to write a song about Parshat YITRO in the voice of Freddie Mercury, the lead singer of Queen, oh boy, did it not capture Freddie. It was interesting. Maybe it was singable. Not magic, not electric. And when I challenged ChatGPT to write a comment on this week's Parsha, commenting on Parshat YITRO and love, in the name of Maya Angelou, a poet of incredible power and grace, who spoke about love, transcending the limitations of language through her soul, finding words to point to what really can't be expressed. It did an okay job. And I want to share that Torah right now, because if Parshat YITRO is about anything, it's about experimenting with new ways of finding voice, of organizing, of learning. Moses managed to allow in the wisdom of his father-in-law and found a new way of conducting community, new language, new techniques. I want you to listen not to Maya Angelou on this week's Parsha, but to ChatGPT responding to my prompt, asking for a response to Parshat YITRO and love in the style of Maya Angelou. It's going to be part of the next book that I publish, which will probably be out in the coming weeks. Dear friends, I stand before you today to speak about Parshat YITRO and the power of love. The story of YITRO is one of great kindness, generosity, and love, and it teaches us that love is not just a feeling, but it is a force that can change the world. YITRO was a stranger, a priest of Midian, and yet he was welcomed into the camp of the Israelites with open arms. He saw the suffering of the people, the endless work of Moses, and he knew that something had to change. He came with a solution to create a system of judges to help alleviate the burden of Moses. And in doing so, he demonstrated the true power of love. Love is not just an emotion, it is a way of life. It is a choice to be kind, to be patient, to be compassionate, even when we may not feel like it. YITRO's love was demonstrated in his actions, in his willingness to help those who were not his own people, but whom he saw as brothers and sisters in need. Like YITRO, we can all make a difference in the lives of others through our actions. Love can be shown through simple acts of kindness, through offering a helping hand, or even through listening to someone when they need someone to talk to. As I once said, love is like a river, constantly flowing, giving life to everything it touches. This is the true power of love, its ability to give life, to heal, and to bring people together. In the words of YITRO, this is a great thing that you are doing. We can all take part in this great thing by showing love and compassion in our daily lives, by treating others with kindness and respect, and by recognizing that we are all in this together. So let us learn from YITRO. Let us embrace the power of love, and let us work to make this world a better place for all. With love and respect, Maya Angelou. How strange, my friends. How strange to hear some things that Maya Angelou might have said, to speak to a graceful poet that the world has lost, and to know that somehow the wisdom of YITRO, as recorded in literature, is preserved and channeled forward, synthesized into a powerful message for taking care of each other. There are things that this got wrong. For instance, YITRO does not say this is a great thing that you are doing. YITRO observes Moshe staying from morning until night trying to solve everyone's problems and says exactly the opposite. YITRO says, Lo tov hadavar hazeh. It's not good what you are doing. You will wear themselves out and you will wear yourself out. Meaning, ChatGPT is like a paintbrush. The most expensive, exquisite paintbrush, which I've done some research on as part of an introduction to this book. The most expensive and exquisite paintbrush might take weeks to prepare and cost incredible amounts of money, right? $300+ for a brush. But in my hands, the most exquisite brush ever created wouldn't create art. It would be tinged with the art of its maker and of its potential, but I can't do that. ChatGPT is just a tool. It's just a paintbrush. It's interesting. It'll continue to develop, but we should, if we cultivate our own souls and our own curiosity, be able to discern the difference between the real and the replicated, mimicry as opposed to original creativity. Very powerful that we have artists in our past, including Andy Warhol, who pioneered the use of silk screening to mass produce art. Why? He said, because he wanted to be a machine. We're not machines. We're not made to be machines. We have God's Spirit stirring within us. We have to be able to stumble and have imperfect art. It's not only the facts that ChatGPT gets wrong. There's no soul there. It's good language. It's effective. It communicates. It's not love. It's not love. So how interesting to hear the echoes of love, but to know that YITRO hugged his son-in-law, helped the community, had to walk, had to travel, had to learn, had to care. No one had to prompt YITRO to have a heart. And nothing can prompt a machine to have a heart. So in our continued growth, friends, as we continue to play with very strange technology, which can certainly, as Minna wrote, be dangerous, how interesting to have an echo of love and to see that it's only an echo. We have so much to learn. Isn't that great? We have such tools at our disposal. How amazing. Let's keep learning. Let's keep growing. Let's be very human. All right, friends. Here we go. All right, friends. See you soon. Have a good day. See you tomorrow.